between letters I never sent. I kept your name inside my phone, like something fragile, something rare. I scrolled past it 1,000 times and left it breathing in the air. The words already on my tongue, but fear would always take their place. I learned how silence feels like love when pride is stitched into your face. The nets were filled with follows, messages erased in blue. I read you whole confessions, then decide what not to do. I told myself you'd escape, it's distance shows me in the end. But truth is, I was only brave inside the letters I never sent. I watched the seasons change their clothes outside the window of my room. Each month another quiet sign, but time is learning how to move. Your memory became a song I hummed when mornings felt too loud, a melody of what we were before we learned not to be found. fear or trade my heart for alibis that say your name without a shield. I let my voice begin to shake because your love is not control. It's every waste you choose to take. So place the words that stayed inside to every chance I didn't take. You told me how to feel revenge, but not so how to gently break. I've gone ways to from my past. I just don't wait for what once went. I carry you in quiet lies that letters I never said. Platform smells like rain and steel. A tired song the speakers play. I hold my breath between the lines of everything I couldn't say. Your reflection shakes inside the blackened glass beside my face. We stand so close yet worlds apart, like strangers sharing the same space. You talk about the northern lights and cities where the mornings stay. I nod like I have plans as well, like I'm not scared to watch you fade. My ticket feels too thin to me, a future I can step into. I only know this moment hurts in ways goodbye was born to do. The last train out of midnight is breathing slow against the dawn. Its windows glow like borrowed stars that won't remember who we are. The last train out of midnight calls your name and not my own. I wave like I'm a brave girl now while learning how to be alone. I trace the map upon your coat as if the roads might change their mind. I ask you if you're right sometimes. You smile and say we'll try. I've heard that promise dress itself in confidence it never keeps, like winter sun that warms your hands but never lets the water sleep. I think of all the almost days, the dinner saved for later years, the songs we danced to in the dark, the fights we'd lose to quiet tears. We weren't broken, just unready. Two small fires afraid of wind. We love like something borrowed once and hope that love would stay immune. The last train out of midnight is humming underneath my feet. It doesn't care for timing rules or hearts don't know when to leave. The last train out of midnight pulls your shadow down the line. I stand right where you last looked back and tell myself I'll be fine. Your hand lets go before the door, as if to spare me any doubt. The horn cuts through my waiting chest, and everything comes rushing out. I wanna run, I wanna scream, I wanna break the simple truth that sometimes love survives best when it learns how to loosen you. The engine moves like it's decided. train out of midnight takes your laughter far from here. It leaves me with the quiet facts. I've tried not facing all these years. The last train out of midnight turns my courage into air. I let it go, then let it hurt, because pretending isn't care. I walk back through the empty streets where traffic hums like distant seas. The city wears its sleepless eyes and somehow understands me. Neon signs blink sympathetic lies that say tomorrow comes too fast. But every step away from you is learning how to make it last. I sit alone with cooling thoughts and coffee going far too cold. I watch the doors if you might return to take back what you stole. But love is not a movie scene. No sudden turn, no final kiss. Just time explaining patiently what staying isn't, leaving is. The last train out of midnight is only sound inside my head. It echoes where your heartbeat was, and every word we never said. The last train out of midnight didn't break me, didn't win. It taught my hands to let you go without forgetting where you've been. If you should ever think of me between the towns you passed through slow, remember I was brave that night in ways you'll never fully know. I stayed behind to grow my roots. I watched you choose another sky. Sometimes love means you open doors, not to hold on, but to say goodbye. The tracks are quiet now at last. The air is clean, my eyes are dry. I don't chase after fading lights. I let the darkness pass me by. The last train out of midnight is gone, but I am still here, learning how to live with love that disappears, but stays sincere. I found a box beneath the stairs where dust remembers every year. Old paper smells like borrowed time and faces I once held so near. I sit down on the cold wood floor like nothing else is waiting now. The past opens its careful hands and asks me how I'm living out. There's one of me with careless hair, believing love is always kind. Another where I fake a smile so no one sees my frightened mind. I touch the edges soft and slow, learned so well to look inside. I turned the page, another year, another version of my skin. I dressed my hope in modest shades so disappointment couldn't win. I see the girl who learned to wait for signs that never came on time. She thought that patience was a cure for love that slowly crossed the line. I see the night I cut my hair and told myself I felt brand new. As if a mirror could decide what letting go was meant to do. I stood beneath the electric rain, the city watched without a sound. I felt both lost and strangely free, like falling without hitting ground. Photographs that blink at me don't argue with my past. They don't explain, they only show how nothing beautiful can last. Photographs that blink at me, they soften every blame. They say you lived the best you could with every fragile flame. I wonder who is watching now, the woman leaning over time. Would she be proud of who I am or say I'm still avoiding lines? I'm stronger, yes, but not untouched. The heart remembers how to bend. It learns new ways to beat in pain, but never how to quite forget. Sometimes I fear I'm still that girl, just wearing wiser clothes today. Still hoping love will read my mind and never make me have to say. But truth is something I'm rehearsing, like a song I almost know. The words feel real inside my chest, even if my voice is slow. Photographs that blink at me begin to lose their hold. They fade into a gentler light, not sharp, not brave, not cold. Photographs that blink at me now look like open doors. They don't ask me to return, they ask for something more. I place them back into the box, not like a loss, more like a choice. The past doesn't deserve my fear, it doesn't own my present voice. I keep one picture in my coat, just one to remind my heart that I have loved with all I had, even when it fell apart. Outside the evening learns to glow in colors nothing tries to keep. The streetlights hum like open arms that don't demand, that only breathe. I step into the moving now, no frame, no perfect alibi. Just flesh and hope and honest steps under an unrecorded sky. Photographs that blink at me will wait without a sound. They'll always know where I've been, but not where I am bound. Photographs that I check the screen, then check again, as if the silence isn't true. I used to measure every night by how your breathing crossed the line. Now hours pass without a sound, and time feels strangely unassigned. I learned the pattern of your calls, the pause before you said my name, the way you joked when you were tired, like love was something you could tame. I thought that habits were enough to keep two hearts from drifting far. I didn't know how easily forever cracks without a scar. When the phone stopped ringing, something changed in me. Not all at once, not violently, just quietly. When the phone stopped ringing, I had to face the truth that I was holding on to air and calling it you. I replayed days inside my head where missing you felt temporary. Back then goodbye was just a word that never sounded necessary. We promised nothing serious, we smiled like that was being wise. But casual love still leaves a mark when it learns how to say goodbye. I wrote your name in mental notes of things I tell you late at night. Small victories, stupid fears, the jokes that only work with you. Now they sit like unpaid debts, no address left to send them through. I talk to walls, to radio songs, to everything that isn't you. When the phone stopped ringing, I blame the world and me. I blame the timing, blame the signs I couldn't read. When the phone stopped ringing, I learned how hope can lie. It keeps the door half open wide, so pain walks by. They say that silence is a choice, but it didn't feel like one to me. It felt like falling out of sync with someone else's certainty. Maybe you needed space to grow, maybe I needed more than that. All I know is love went quiet right when I stopped pretending I was fine. I scroll through empty message threads like ruins of a former town. I see the places we once lived before the lights all burned them down. No fight, no final words to hold, no scene to play again and again. Just absence, learning how to speak in ways that echo under skin. When the phone stopped ringing, I felt my power then. I realized how often I waited to be chosen then. When the phone stopped ringing, I met myself alone. Not lonely like I used to be, just on my own. I started sleeping with the blinds a little open to the street, letting the city steady pulse replace the rhythm you gave me. I learned to eat without your calls, to laugh without the need to share. The world didn't end without your voice, it only sounded different there. Sometimes I almost reach for it, my hand remembers what to do. Old instincts don't just disappear, they softly ask if we're still you. But every time I don't give in, I feel a muscle growing strong. I'm not erasing what we were, I'm just relearning how I belong. When the phone stopped ringing, my heart found other ways to mark the hours, fill the dark, and count the days. When the phone stopped ringing, I didn't fall apart. I slowly stitched my quiet life back to a heart. If someday your name lights the screen and breaks this long unbroken calm, I won't pretend I never cared, or that I'd pick up just on charm. I'll ask myself one honest thing before I let your voice come through. Do I miss who I became with you, or who I am without you? Because love is more than waiting rooms and echoes circling the night. It's knowing when to let things end and still not turning bitter inside. I gave you space, I gave you time, I gave you parts I can't reclaim. But I won't give you my today, just to hear yesterday again. When the phone stopped ringing, it didn't steal my sound. It taught my voice to stand alone without breaking down. When the phone stopped ringing, I finally understood that peace is not a ringing line. It's knowing when you're good. Now the phone lies quiet on the floor, and somehow that feels kind. It doesn't promise anything, it doesn't cross my mind. If love goes back from somewhere else with honesty and start, I'll answer with my whole self then, not with a borrowed heart. I learned your lies by heart too fast, like songs that play on every radio. I sang along, I knew the words before I knew which way they go. You said forever like a habit, like something cheap you always say. I held it like a fragile glass, afraid it'd break if I looked away. We moved like shadows in soft light, never too close, never too far. I felt the distance in your touch, even when you held my arm. I blame myself for wanting more, I told my heart to lower its tone. But love is not a quiet wish you make while trying not to feel alone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, no music left to lean upon. It spins me gently through the pain till every false step is gone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, no anger, no disguise, just me and all the things I knew but dared not realize. You loved me best when I was light, when nothing heavy filled the room, when I pretended I was fine and sadness never bloomed. But every time I asked your eyes for something real, for something deep, you'd change the subject, kiss my cheek and tell me promises to keep. I waited for your maybe days, I lived on words you never meant. I made a home inside your paws, called waiting love, called silent strength. I shrank myself to fit your world, I dimmed my needs, I lost my tone. I didn't notice I was gone till being quiet felt like stone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, it leads, I finally follow through. It tells me softly what I felt was always trying to be true. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, no drama, no goodbye, just understanding what was real and letting go of why. I see us in a younger frame, laughing like time was on our side. I don't erase those moments now, I only change the way I hide. We were a picture out of focus, pretty shapes, no clear lines. I kept waiting for your love to learn to cross the borderline. You weren't cruel, just unavailable. I wasn't weak, just far too kind. We met where both were unfinished and left each other undefined. There's peace in naming what it was instead of forcing what it's not. Some loves don't fail, they simply show the lessons we were never taught. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, and it's not trying to hurt, it's just a mirror standing still while I unlearn the dirt. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, my steps are small but sure. It doesn't promise me a dream, it promises what's pure. I pack your things without regret, no anger folded in the seams. I thank the nights you almost stayed and mourn the life between the dreams. I don't need answers from your mouth, I found the silence loud and clear. Sometimes the truth is not a shout, it's what remains when nothing's here. Outside the streetlights blink in time like they've been waiting for this cue. The world keeps moving unimpressed by everything I went through, and that's okay, I'm still alive, still open, still learning how to choose a love that doesn't ask me to disappear somehow, to be somehow. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. The floor is empty, wide and bare. till letting go feels less like loss and more like peace of mind. If love comes back in another face, I'll know the rhythm, know the signs. I won't confuse the spark of one for something steady, deep and kind. I'll ask the questions early on, I'll listen when the answers stall, because the truth may bruise at first, but lies will teach you how to fall. So here's my final gentle turn. No spotlight, no pretend, just gratitude for who I was and who I am. Again, I don't need closure dressed as fate or reasons wrapped in youth. Tonight I stand, I breathe, I move, slow dancing with the truth. The same old avenue where every light feels slightly used. The pavement knows my footsteps well. It's seen me win, it's seen me lose. These corners heard my midnight talks with no one listening but rain. I learned to breathe between the lines of every joy, of every pain. Shops reflect my face in versions I don't recognize. One looks strong, one looks afraid. One still believes in alibis. I stop and watch the traffic flow, like thoughts I never learned to slow. This city taught me how to stay when leaving felt like all I know. Remember my name, every tear, every change. They watch me fall, watch me rise under borrowed skies. These streets remember my name, every wish, every flame. Even when I tried to run, they knew who I'd become. I loved someone beneath these lights. I swore the night would never end. We promised things too big to hold and called it fate instead of friend. We carved our dreams in cigarette smoke, said forever way too young. The city smiled and kept it all, like secrets never meant to run. I waited near the bus stop time. The clock kept moving without guilt, like heartbreak was a minor crime. I learned that hope can look like strength when you don't know another way. I wore my patience like a coat that kept me warm but made me stay. These streets remember my name, every loss, every gain. They heard my voice crack in the dark, saw me miss my mark. These streets remember my name, every vow, every change. They don't judge the things I was, they just know who I was. I grew up slowly on these roads, between the clubs and quiet doors. I learned some loves are only meant to teach you what you're searching for. I learned that silence has a sound when you finally stop the chase, and loneliness can feel like home if you let yourself have space. Some nights I dance with broken tunes in bars that barely still exist. I see old ghosts in passing cars and memories I almost miss. But nostalgia doesn't sting like before, it just taps me on the sleeve, like saying you survived it all, now choose what you believe. These streets remember my name, but they don't hold me refrain like it's been waiting for this verse. It doesn't need my history to prove I'm healed or cursed. I sit beneath a flickering sign and breathe like time is finally slow. I don't regret the girl I was. She's how I learned the road. If love finds me on another street with different lights, another sound, I'll bring the lessons of this place, but won't be tied to solid ground. I'll know the difference this time between a spark and something true, between the thrill of being seen and being loved for who you are. These streets remember my name, but I remember it too, not as a scar, not as a change, just something I lived through. These streets remember my name, but my future's not confined to echoes on a midnight road or footprints left behind. I walk past signs that used to hurt, they've lost their power over me. Time softened every sharp edge that once defined my history. The night feels open, wide and kind, like it's forgiving, like it knows I don't belong to where I've been, I belong to where I go. The streets go on without my steps, they'll learn new stories, different lives. Another heart will break somewhere, another dream will still survive. I smile once, then turn the key, my shadow follows common light. These streets remember who I was, but I'm someone new tonight.
Dancing in the air to songs we thought would last. I walk across the wooden floor where we once counted every beat. My heels remember how to turn when love was still complete. The mirrors hold another time. My dress was lighter, so was I. We laughed before the music played, like endings couldn't try. Your hand was warm around my waist. You whispered things I chose to trust. We swore the world was ours to steal before it turned to dust. These echoes in an empty ballroom still know how we move. They spin my shadow through the night to everything we prove. These echoes in an empty ballroom don't ask me to return, they just repeat the fragile truth of everything we burn. The band is gone, the lights are low. The stage is tired, left alone. The melody keeps breathing soft through walls of skin and bone. I hear our rhythm in the floor, like it refuses to be gone. Some loves don't die, they just survive as music with no song. We promise slow and careful steps, no sudden stops, no rushed goodbye. But life likes changing tempos when you're not asking why. I waited for your second call, you waited for a sign. We both mistook our waiting games for something so divine. These echoes in an empty ballroom know every word we miss. They hold the space between our hands that almost learned to exist. These echoes in an empty ballroom are gentle, not unkind. They play us as we truly were, not as we redesign. I spin alone, then catch my breath. The floor forgives my weight. I used to think I needed you to make me feel complete, but standing here in fading light, I feel my balance grow. I learned the steps by falling first. That's how I came to know. The walls have seen 100 pairs arrive, collide, then leave. They've heard more vows than anyone, more truths than we believe. I'm not embarrassed by the tears that find me once or twice. They're just applause from who I was for learning how to rise. myself for every doubt I felt but never felt. Now I see we were too afraid, hearts dressed up in borrowed grace, trying to dance around the truth instead of face to face. I don't erase what we once were, I place it where it belongs. A chapter written in midair between unfinished songs. If love returns in another form with steadier hands to hold, I'll bring the lesson of this room but leave the fear of all. These echoes in an empty ballroom finally let me go. They quiet down, they lose their shape like footprints in the snow. These echoes in an empty ballroom were never meant to stay. They taught my heart to find its time and choose its own way. The exit sign is glowing green, a calm and honest hue. It doesn't rush, it doesn't plead, it simply tells the truth. I take one last look at the floor and whisper thank you then, not for the love that slipped away, but who I've been since then. Outside the night is wide and still, the city hums in tune. No orchestra, no waiting crowd, just me and quiet moon. I walk away in steady steps, my pulse is slow but strong. I don't need echoes to feel real, I've learned my own song. The ballroom rests behind my back, another space, another year. What once was loud is peaceful now, what once was close is clear. The music fades, the silence stays, it feels like something true. The dance is over, lights are out, and I'm still moving too.
I never sent. Sometimes I dream we're talking through. No pain, no lies, no fragile pride. Just two warm souls with tired lies, letting the truth no longer hide. You tell me you were scared as well, that you were young and didn't know how love can hurt the ones who care, just by being slow. I wake up with that missing ache, that gentle maybe in my chest, not sharp enough to make me cry, not soft enough to find me rest. If you should ever cross my mind with stars low and streets of bent, you'd never know how close you were in letters I never sent. I learned that timing is a lie. We tell ourselves to sleep at night, and some things meant it finds a way through broken doors and fading light. But I was busy building walls, you were too quiet, I was loud, and love became this faint space between the things we felt but never around. Now I would hate the girl I was. She did the best she knew to do. She chose to save the kind of pain instead of risking all with you. But sometimes when the music stalls and all the noise is finally spent, I miss the girl who almost spoke in last. She never said. If I could meet you face to face, with thousands is behind my eyes, I wouldn't dress my truth in fear, but trade my heart for alibis. I'd say your name without a shield. I let my voice begin to shake, because your love is not control. It's every risk you choose to take. Some kiss the words I stayed inside, to every chance I didn't take. They taught me how to feel regret, but also how to gently break. I don't erase you from my past, I just await where I once went. I carry you in quiet rounds like letters I never signed. The platform smells like rain and steel, a tired song the speakers play. I hold my breath between the lines of everything I couldn't say. Your reflection shakes inside the blackened glass beside my face. We stand so close, yet worlds apart, like strangers sharing the same space. You talk about the northern lights and cities where the morning stay. I nod like I have plans as well, like I'm not scared to watch you fade. My ticket feels too thin to mean a future I can step into. I only know this moment hurts in ways goodbye was born to do. The last train out of midnight is breathing slow against the dark. Its windows glow like borrowed stars that won't lose itself in confidence it never keeps. Like winter sun that warms your hands but never lets the water sleep. I think of all the almost days, the dinners saved for later years, the songs we'd dance to in the dark, the fights we'd lose to quiet tears. We weren't broken, just unready, two small fires afraid of wind. We loved like something borrowed once and hoped that love would stay immune. The last train out of midnight is humming underneath my feet. It doesn't care for timing rules or hearts that don't know when to leave. The last train out of midnight pulls your shadow down the line. I stand right where you last looked back and tell myself I'll be fine. Your hand lets go before the door as if to spare me any doubt. The horn cuts through my waiting chest and everything comes rushing out. I wanna run, I wanna scream, I wanna break the simple truth that sometimes love survives best when it learns how to loosen you. The engine moves like it's decided, there's no appeal, no second sound. Your face becomes a smaller thing, a memory already bound. I lift my chin to keep control, I swallow every shaking part. They say the strong ones do not cry, but strength is feeling with your heart. The last train out of midnight takes your laughter far from here. It leaves me with the quiet facts I've tried not facing all these years. The last train out of midnight turns my courage into air. I let it go, then let it hurt, because pretending isn't care. I walk back through the empty streets where traffic hums like distant seas. The city wears its sleepless eyes and somehow understands me. Neon signs blink sympathetic lies that say tomorrow comes too fast. But every step away from you is learning how to make it last. I sit alone with cooling thoughts and coffee going far too cold. I watch the door as if you might return to take back what you stole. But love is not a movie scene, no sudden turn, no final kiss. Just time explaining patiently what staying isn't, leaving is. The last train out of midnight is only sound inside my head. It echoes where your heartbeat was and every word we never said. The last train out of midnight didn't break me, didn't win. It taught my hands to let you go without forgetting where you've been. If you should ever think of me between the towns you pass through slow, remember I was brave that night in ways you'll never fully know. I stayed behind to grow my roots, I watched you choose another sky. Sometimes love means you open doors, not to hold on, but say goodbye.
quiet now at last. The air is clean, my eyes are dry. I don't chase after fading lights, I let the darkness pass me by. The last train out of midnight is gone, but I am still here, learning how to live with love that disappears, but stay sincere. 19 photographs that blink. Beneath the stairs, where dust remembers every year. Old paper smells like borrowed time, and faces I once held so near. I sit down on the cold wood floor, like nothing else is waiting now. The past opens its careful hands and asks me how I'm living out. There's one of me with careless hair, believing love is always kind. Another where I fake a smile, so no one sees my frightened mind. I touch the edges soft and slow, as if the truth might fade away. But pictures keep the light they stole from nights I couldn't make them stay. Photographs that blink at me like they still know my name. They catch me in a half-held breath before I learn to play the game. Photographs that blink at me, they don't forgive or lie. They show me who I used to be and gently ask me why. I see us standing by the sea. The wind was loud, our future quiet. We promised things we couldn't keep, but love the sound of how we tried. Your arm was warm around my waist, I leaned like trust was guaranteed. I didn't know how fast the heart could turn a moment into need. There's laughter frozen mid-escape, a joke I can't remember now. The feeling lingers in my chest, like something true but disallowed. I wonder if you kept these two, or if you burned them to feel free. Do memories belong to both, or only the one who stayed to see? Photographs that blink at me in black and silver light. They catch the parts I tried to lose by growing up too fast, too tight. Photographs that blink at me, they ask me not to hide. They see the fear inside my eyes. I learned so well to lock inside. I turn the page, another year, another version of my skin. I dress my hope in modest shapes, so disappointment couldn't win. I see the girl who learned to wait for signs that never came on time. She thought that patience was a cure for love that slowly crossed the line. I see the night I cut my hair and told myself I felt brand new, as if a mirror could decide.
just wearing wiser clothes today. Still hoping love will read my mind and never make me have to say. But truth is something I'm rehearsing, like a song I almost know. The words feel real inside my chest, even if my voice is slow. Photographs that blink at me begin to lose their hold. They fade into a gentler light, not sharp, not brave, not cold. Photographs that blink at me now look like open doors. They don't ask me to return, they ask for something more. I place them back into the box, not like a loss, more like a choice. The past doesn't deserve my fear, it doesn't own my present voice. I keep one picture in my coat, just one to remind my heart that I have loved with all I had, even when it fell apart. Outside the evening learns to glow in colors nothing tries to keep. The streetlights hum like open arms that don't demand, that only breathe. I step into the moving now, no frame, no perfect alibi. Just flesh and hope and honest steps under an unrecorded sky. Photographs that blink at me will wait without a sound. They'll always know where I've been, but not where I am bound. Photographs that blink at me no longer make me start. They are a chapter, not the end of how I learned my heart. The phone lies quiet on the floor, like it forgot what voices do. I check the screen, then check again, as if the silence isn't true. I used to measure every night by how your breathing crossed the line. Now hours pass without a sound, and time feels strangely unassigned. I learned the pattern of your calls, the pause before you said my name, the way you joked when you were tired, like love was something you could tame. I thought that habits were enough to keep two hearts from drifting far. I didn't know how
They say that silence is a choice, but it didn't feel like one to me. It felt like falling out of sync with someone else's certainty. Maybe you needed space to grow. Maybe I needed more than that. All I know is love went quiet right when I stopped pretending I was fine. I scrolled through empty message threads like ruins of a former town. I see the places we once lived before the lights all burn them down. No fight, no final words to hold, no scene to play again and again. Just absence learning how to speak in ways that echo under skin. When the phone stopped ringing, I felt my power bend. I realized how often I waited to be chosen then. When the phone stopped ringing, I met myself alone. Not lonely like I used to be, just on my own. I started sleeping with the blinds a little open to the street, letting the city's steady pulse replace the rhythm you gave me. I learned to eat without your calls, to laugh without the need to share. The world didn't end without your voice, it only sounded different there. Sometimes I almost reach for it, my hand remembers what to do. Old instincts don't just disappear, they softly ask if we're still you. But every time I don't give in, I feel a muscle growing strong. I'm not erasing what we were, I'm just relearning how I belong. When the phone stopped ringing, my heart found other ways to mark the hours, fill the dark, and count the days. When the phone stopped ringing, I didn't fall apart. I slowly stitched my quiet life back to a heart. If someday your name lights the screen and breaks this long unbroken calm, I won't pretend I never cared or that I'd pick up just on charm. I'll ask myself one honest thing before I let your voice come through. Do I miss who I became with you, or who I am without you? Because love is more than waiting rooms and echoes circling the night. It's knowing when to let things end and still not turning bitter inside. I gave you space, I gave you time, I gave you parts I can't reclaim, but I
is not a quiet wish you make while trying not to feel alone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. No music left to lean upon. It spins me gently through the pain till every false step is gone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. No anger, no disguise. Just me and all the things I knew, but dare not realize. You loved me best when I was light, when nothing heavy filled the room, when I pretended I was fine, and sadness never bloomed. But every time I asked your eyes for something real, for something deep, you change the subject, kiss my cheek, and tell me promises to keep. I waited for you maybe days, I lived on words you never meant. I made a home inside your paws, called waiting love, called silent strength. I shrank myself to fit your world, I dimmed my needs, I lost my tone. I didn't notice I was gone, till being quiet felt like stone. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. It leads, I finally follow through. It tells me softly what I felt, was always trying to be true. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. No drama, no goodbye. Just understanding what was real and letting go of why. I see us in a younger frame, laughing like time was on our side. I don't erase those moments now, I only change the way I hide. We were a picture out of focus, pretty shapes, no clear lines. I kept waiting for your love to learn to cross the borderline. You weren't cruel, just unavailable. I wasn't weak, just far too kind. We met where both were unfinished and left each other undefined. There's peace in naming what it was instead of forcing what it's not. Some loves don't fail, they simply show the lessons we were never taught. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, and it's not trying to hurt. It's just a mirror standing still while I unlearn the dirt. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. My steps are small but sure. It doesn't promise me a dream, it promises what's pure. I pack your things without regret, no anger folded in the seams. I thank the nights you almost stayed and mourn the life between the dreams. I don't need answers from your mouth, I found the silence loud and clear. Sometimes the truth is not a shout, it's what remains when nothing's here. Outside the streetlights blink in time, like they've been waiting for this cue. The world keeps moving unimpressed,
choose a love that doesn't ask me to disappear somehow. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight. The floor is empty, wide and bare. No one is watching, counting steps, or asking me to care. I'm slow dancing with the truth tonight, till honesty feels kind, till letting go feels less like loss and more like peace of mind. If love comes back in another face, I'll know the rhythm, know the signs. I won't confuse the spark of want for something steady, deep and kind. I'll ask the questions early on, I'll listen when the answers stall, because the truth may bruise at first, but lies will teach you how to fall. So here's my final gentle turn. No spotlight, no pretend, just gratitude for who I was and who I am again. I don't need closure dressed as fate. I walk the same old avenue where every light feels slightly used. The pavement knows my footsteps well. It's seen me win, it's seen me lose. These corners heard my midnight talks with no one listening but rain. I learned to breathe between the lines of every joy, of every pain. The window shop reflect my face in versions I don't recognize. One looks strong, one looks afraid, one still believes in alibis. I stop and watch the traffic flow, like thoughts I never learned to slow. This city taught me how to stay when leaving felt like all I know. These streets remember my name, every tear, every change. They watch me fall, watch me rise under borrowed skies. These streets remember my name, every wish, every flame. Even when I tried to run, they knew who I'd become. I love someone beneath these lights. I swore the night would never end. We promised things too big to hold and called it fate instead of friend. We carved our dreams in cigarette smoke, said forever way too young. The city smiled and kept it all, like secrets never meant to run. I waited near the bus stop sign for words that never came on time. The clock kept moving without guilt, like heartbreak was a minor crime. I learned that hope can look like strength when you don't know another way. I wore my patience like a coat that kept me warm but made me stay. These streets remember my name, every loss, every gain. They heard my voice crack in the dark, saw me miss my mark. These streets remember my name, every vow, every change. They don't judge the things I was, they just know who I was. I grew up slowly on these roads, between the clubs and quiet doors. I learned some loves are only meant to teach you what you're searching for. I learned that silence has a
Some nights I dance with broken tunes in bars that barely still exist. I see old ghosts in passing cars and memories I almost miss. But nostalgia doesn't sting like before. It just taps me on the sleeve, like saying you survived it all. Now choose what you believe. These streets remember my name, but they don't hold me tight. They let me walk my own way home through every single night. These streets remember my name, but they don't ask me to stay. They watch me learn to love myself, then gently move away. The city hums a low refrain, like it's been waiting for this verse. It doesn't need my history to prove I'm healed or cursed. I sit beneath the flickering sign and breathe like time is finally slow. I don't regret the girl I was. She's how I learned the road. If love finds me on another street with different lights, another sound, I'll bring the lessons of this place, but won't be tied to solid ground. I'll know the difference this time between a spark and something true, between the thrill of being seen and being loved for who you are. These streets remember my name, but I remember it too. Not as a scar, not as a chain, just something I lived through. These streets remember my name, but my future's not confined to echoes on a midnight road or footprints left behind. I walk past signs that used to hurt. They've lost their power over me. Time softened every sharp edge that once defined my history. The night feels open, wide and kind, like it's forgiving, like it knows I don't belong to where I've been. I belong to where I go. The streets go on without my steps. They'll learn new stories, different lives. Another heart will break somewhere, another dream will still survive. I smile once, then turn the key. My shadow follows, calm and light. These streets remember who I was, but I'm someone new tonight.